The following video is sponsored by the generous people at TOYHAX.com. TOYHAX is your one-stop shop for sticker sheets for Transformers of all generations, from reproduction labels for the oldest pieces in your collection to upgrade sets for the most recent retail releases. They also make labels for G.I. Joe, figure display backgrounds, and more. TOYHAX.com. Stick around for SticKit. My name is Kit, and today we'll be taking a look at the TOYHAX labels for Earthrise Seekers, or in layman's terms, Thundercracker and Skywarp. Fresh out of the rather long box, Earthrise, Thundercracker, and Skywarp were more than a little bland compared to their team leader Starscream, namely due to the lack of that sexy extra stripe detailing on the tail fins he enjoyed. Talk about privilege. TOYHAX evens the playing field by giving the Seeker Squadron their own sense of complementarily colored stripes, Thundercrackers in red and Skywarps in black with corresponding white pinstripes. Pretty much everything else in this mode is identical to what Starscream got, just changed in color. The air brake and engine callouts are wholly identical, but the above vent detailing is completely different from Starscream's, though palette swap between Thundercracker and Skywarp. They both also mimic Starscream's aileron shading effect, with Thundercrackers in a rich navy and Skywarps in a more steely blue-gray. I would have preferred something closer to lavender in Skywarp's case, but there are bigger issues in my life. Oddly enough, the sticker directly in front of Skywarp's cockpit is purple, and Thundercracker's is black, breaking away from Starscream's translucent gray matching the rest. One of the things that I love about this set is the fact that while it has all the same sticker placements as Starscream, the detail is pretty much completely different between all three, minus those vehicle mode labels I mentioned earlier. Of course, in robot mode, there is one last universal sticker in the form of those black hexagons on the forearms, but the rest has different detailing for each Seeker. Like Starscream, Thundercracker and Skywarp both have silver and gunmetal options for the intakes, but considering the intakes themselves are silver, I went with the option that fit best. Skywarp's knee pads are especially nice, as the silver on them break up the color scheme nicely, carrying over the silver from the torso. Remember the face sticker Starscream had? Well, Thundercracker doesn't get one. Skywarp, however, gets stickers that fill in his gaping mouth. Well, just one sticker, but you get multiple options. Either a straight black gape, or one with a pink little tongue. I went with the former option as I felt it suits Skywarp better. It was a real pain to place though, believe you me. Since one of the wings on my Skywarp likes to fall off in vehicle mode, I'm finally able to show you that extra wing option. It looks pretty good for what the designers had to work with, but as I mentioned in the Starscream label sheet review, I prefer to have the wings swept back anyway. I admit this is definitely the shortest episode of SticKit I've put out so far, but that's mainly due to the fact that the sticker sheets are essentially a palette swap version of Starscream's. That's not saying it's a bad thing, in fact that's pretty much all I ever wanted from this set, but it sure doesn't make for a long video now, does it? That being said, if you had any interest in the Starscream set, and you have all three main Seekers, then there's no harm in getting the stickers for Thundercracker and Skywarp. They add a lot of visual interest to both modes, and help further differentiate the trio in terms of small detail. And that, my friends, is a wrap on Series 1 of SticKit. Let me know how you've liked the show so far, and I'll catch you later when we take a look back at a set from the days of Power of the Primes, so stick around for the next SticKit. This has been Kit Katastrophe. Transform and roll out.